Hello everyone, I'm Law of the West, and in this video I'm going to be continuing on with my in-game look at the Freelancer variants, this time focusing on the Freelancer DUR. The Freelancer DUR specializes in exploration and has been outfitted specifically for deep space travel. It sacrifices some of the cargo capacity that you'd find in a standard Freelancer in exchange for an enhanced jump drive, a more advanced long-range scanner, an expanded fuel tank, and fuel refining capabilities. The cockpit area and living section of the DUR matches the same specifications as the rest of the Freelancer lineup. It has 4 seats in the cockpit, 4 beds for the crew, a food station, a side door, and a bathroom shower facility. It also has a section that's been partitioned off from the rest of the ship, which houses a docking collar in the roof. The ship has been further subdivided by creating one more sectioned off area that holds a series of specialized equipment that's unique to the DUR, and can be easily accessed as well as repaired from inside the ship. This is going to be your onboard fuel refinery. So what good is a fuel refinery on a ship that already has a fuel scoop? Well, let me answer it this way. Hydrogen is going to be the most common element in space. All ships can use hydrogen to power their thrusters, but it's not going to be the only kind of gas that can be converted. Some ships can harvest and convert varying types of gas that when refined provide additional benefits, such as increased efficiency or reduced emissions. You're only going to be able to store one type of plasma in each fuel tank, so if you wish to change types, you must purge that tank before refilling. Refineries are the key to converting other gases into usable fuel. While fuel intakes do a passable conversion job, refineries are going to take it to the next level. They can be found on a wide range of ships like the 100 series, Freelancer DUR, and on the high end, the Starfarer. As part of the refining gameplay, you can select what kind of fuel to scoop and where it's going to end up, provided of course you have a ship with multiple fuel tanks. You'll need to monitor the situation as gas concentrations will vary by location and even within the same location. For instance, let's say a gas cloud ends up being a mixture of ammonia, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Ammonia would be the most efficient, dense fuel that you may be tempted to scoop. But in this scenario, it's only going to be 9% of the gas composition, whereas the nitrogen is going to be 40%. That means it'll take you just over 4 times as long to get the same amount of ammonia plasma as nitrogen plasma. On the other hand, ammonia plasma is a higher grade and sells for more. This is just one example of the options that having an onboard fuel refinery will offer you. But regardless of how you're going to use it, it's going to greatly increase your ability to refuel your ship without having to rely on a refueling station or on a Starfarer to do so. Let's move on from here to the back of the ship to where the cargo hold is located. The cargo area may be among the smallest of the Freelancers, but it's still big enough to hold a couple of Gravlev bikes or any item that you come across while exploring. It's also going to be big enough to do some light cargo hauling if you wish, allowing you to carry up to 28 SCUs worth of goods. It also has a rather impressive allotment of weapons, all of which come straight from the Hurston Dynamics arsenal. Its standard loadout consists of 4 size 3 attrition repeaters that are each mounted on a side turret, which provides some gimbling to these weapons. It also has 2 size 2 dominant scatter guns mounted on a manned turret, which is located at the rear of the ship. The rear turret is there to act as a lookout, protect your 6, and to keep an eye on your blind spots. It also has 4 size 3 missiles and 4 size 2 missiles to provide extra support. It should be noted that this isn't what it has listed under the ship matrix, but this is what it has in-game. One of the main features about this ship is the enhanced jump drive. This is what you can expect from it. Just watch how fast it calibrates a jump and spools up the quantum drive. Now imagine that you're being pursued by a pirate group that's too big to fight off. Using the DUR's enhanced jump drive, you could plot your escape and jump out of there a lot faster than they could. Now before they could catch up with you, you could plot another course and jump again, which would essentially get you way ahead of them. And after 2 or more jumps, you should be so far ahead that unless they can track your ion trail, you should essentially be in the clear of any further pursuit. This ability would make you a very difficult target to catch, possibly making you more trouble than it's worth to keep hunting you down. Overall, the DUR ended up being a lot better ship than I expected it was going to be. The Freelancer series is generally known for being incredibly fuel efficient to begin with, And the fuel refinery makes the DUR even more self-sufficient than the other Freelancers, as well as most other medium-sized ships. It calibrates jumps with extreme speed and efficiency, which is something that's going to come in more and more handy as you do more traveling. It's well defended for its size, and is still slated to be the largest ship to fit into the smallest jump point, meaning that it's going to have a lot of options when it comes to traveling routes. As far as exploration ships go, this one is going to be especially good to own if you want a little more cooperative gameplay than the Terrapin or a 315P would provide, but maybe don't want to fully invest in something that's as big as a Connie or a Carrack. Like most medium ships, it handles just about as well when traveling solo as it does when running with a full crew, and is perfect for traveling within a system, or if you want, out to the ends of the verse. I'm your host, Law of the West. Thanks for watching, and take care.